Ding dong daddy, I got the cash where most players would give up the shot. All right, let me show you a couple more things about pushing out after the break. Now we're going to show you how to assemble all the shots that you've learned that you're practicing, the newfound skills that you have, into a run-out 9-ball game. There's a good thing right there. Let's rack them up again. Hello, and welcome to Things Your Mother Never Told You About 9-ball, formerly Run-Out 9-ball. The tapes in our 9-ball series are designed to be viewed in a specific order. This is number 2 in the series and should be viewed immediately after watching the Tight Pocket 60-minute workout for 9-ball. Hi, I'm Bert Kinister, and that was the Tight Pocket 60-minute workout for 9-ball. For more than 20 years of my life, I played pool for a living, and the game I primarily played was 9-ball. During that time, I developed this workout to keep my skills at peak performance in as little time possible every day. And now I want to talk to you about how to use this workout properly. The first thing we have to talk about is memory and how it works so that you understand why the components of this workout were put together the way that they were. A memory is a protein chain in your mind. It's comprised of amino acid links. When you want to learn something, you do it by repetition and reinforcement. The more times you duplicate something, the easier it is to recall. Every time you commit an act, anytime you shoot in a ball, a chain is forged on a memory chain is forged from amino acid in your mind. Every day that goes by that you reinforce that chain, it either stays the same, or if you duplicate the same thing enough, it grows. Okay? Every day that goes by that you don't reinforce the act, a link dissolves in that memory chain, and it makes it harder and harder for us to duplicate. That is one of the real problems that we have in learning pool, why it's so difficult. Most people break the balls and then try to run out, or they throw all the balls out and they try to run out when they're practicing. What they're doing is they're putting all of pool onto one memory chain in their mind. When they go to play 9-ball and they have a shot in front of them, their mind has to search up and down this chain to find how they shot this shot last time, what they did right, what they did wrong. You can find the same sort of shot anywhere on this chain because it's all on the one chain assigned to pool. But wouldn't it be easier if we could assign each shot its own separate chain of memory in your mind, so that rather than racing up and down the one pool chain that's going on in your mind, you can look at the table and say, well, that's shot number 14. I've shot it many times. I called it up in my memory. This is how you execute that shot. And then the next shot is number 7, and you recall that shot in your mind, and this is how you execute that shot. That is the emphasis of this tape. Done properly, used properly, this tape will assign each shot of 9-ball its own memory chain. In the 20 or so years that I played 9-ball for a living, I reduced 9-ball to somewhere between 26, 30, maybe a couple more shots that occur all the time, every rack. When you see us run racks a little later, this will become readily apparent to you. The thing here is that with the workout, you assign each shot its number. When you come to the table and you see that shot, you're going to know instantly, that's shot number 11. This is how I do it. We've done everything we can to make this chain reinforced during this workout. When we fade in and out between shots, each time you fade in and each time you fade out, that's another chain that's formed in your memory. When you go to shoot these shots, when we shoot them for you, we name each shot before we shoot it. When you shoot these shots, it's very important that you, before you take your stance to shoot, name the shot out loud until you've memorized all of these shots. The first thing you have to do to use this workout properly is memorize all of these shots. Don't take the workout and just see parts of it that you think you need to know or you need to work out. You're using the workout improperly. The very first thing you have to do is memorize all of the shots by number so that you recognize them when they occur. To do this, you take the workout just as it is, shoot it just as it is every day for 7 to 10 days, and you will have memorized these shots. When you see this workout on TV, diagram the shots for yourself. Every time you deal with them, a chain is formed in your memory. It makes it easier for you to recall. You should take notes And you should just deal with it as much as humanly possible for the first 7 to 10 days that you do this, in order that your memory understands the shot and can recall it by number. Now, the second thing that you want to do, a lot of you are not going to be able to get the cue ball to land anywhere near its target initially when you start this. Don't let that bother you. Don't let that bother you. That's the third thing you want to do. The second thing you want to do, after you've memorized the individual shots, of course you should be working on these 3 things with each shot as you do them, but to memorize them first is key important. The second thing you want to be able to do is get the cue ball on the line to the target. If you stop in front of the target, if you go cruising past the target, that's all right. You've put the cue ball on the line. Later we'll discuss why that line is so important. The third thing you want to do is develop the speed that you need to stop the cue ball on the target. So to use this tape properly, what you want to do first is you want to memorize each shot by number. When you go to shoot the shot, say the shot out loud to yourself so you memorize it by number. The second thing you want to do is discover the right combination of English and stroke that will put the cue ball on the line to its target. And the third thing that you want to do is develop the correct speed to put the cue ball exactly on the target. Now, if you're not getting these things at first, please don't let it upset you, because this is very difficult. Most people, when they practice pool all their life, they've been shooting balls in holes, and the emphasis is pocketing the ball. Of course you've got to pocket the ball. But once you get in line playing 9-ball, you shouldn't have a lot of difficult shots. They should all be fairly simple, and the emphasis is where the cue ball goes. People that see 9-ball players, they shoot hard shot after hard shot, they swing them in for outer space, they think these guys can play good. That's not the deal. It's not how many hard shots in a row that makes a 9-ball player. It's how many easy shots in a row that you can have. And this workout is going to categorize each shot in your mind. You're going to call up shot number 7, and their shot number 7 is going to be. You're going to call up number 11. The whole thing will combine to a terrific run-out 9-ball game. Now, the next thing you've got to ask yourself is just how serious are you about 9-ball? If you're a recreational player, if you play for a couple of bucks, if you just want to get better, the worst player that uses this workout correctly for 60 days is going to start running out with some regularity. If you want to enjoy the game, use the tape just as it is. You don't have to expand on different things. You don't have to work on different aspects of it. Use the whole thing so that you increase in your knowledge of how to make the shot. It's going to increase your enjoyment of the game tremendously. If you play this game for money or semi-seriously, you're going to want to expand on some of these shots initially. You're going to want to work on maybe 10 repetitions of each shot. It'll expand. When I do this workout and I'm trying to get better with it, I do at least each shot 10 times a piece. This workout takes 3.5 hours, but the gains that you make are dramatic. If you want to turn pro, you're going to need a little bit more than this, but not a lot more. This will do it. This will bring your speed way up. But you need to work on this workout 3.5 to 4 hours a day, and then you need to run balls. We're going to talk about running balls. We're going to assemble all the shots that we've shown you here in a few minutes into a devastating 9-ball game. I've never seen anyone talk about how to assemble shots and how to assemble patterns and how to put it together in order that you can become all the 9-ball player that you want to be. It's really up to you now, because I promise you, these are the tools. This workout will turn you into a 9-ball player, combined with the knowledge that we're about to give you.